Welcome back, fam. It's your girl Yoga by Biola here with a new YouTube video for you. I'll see you right back here on the mat. If you're just joining me and this is your first time seeing my face, it's a pleasure to have you here. I'm glad you are exploring your yoga journey with me today. What I would really love is if you went ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the family here to continue to grow with us here on Yoga by Biola. So go ahead and hit that click. Fam, I'm super excited to bring you today's flow. It is a Santosha flow for contentment. If you're unfamiliar with Santosha it's one of the 8 limbs of yoga, and it actually translates to contentment, ultimately what we're utilizing this practice to build. Now, I correlate contentment to balance. During this pandemic, one of the main things I've really been exploring and wrestling with mentally is this idea of balance and what balance looks and feels like for me within my reality. And one of the biggest correlations I've found is cultivating a sense of contentment. When I feel content in my life and in my body, I naturally feel like I'm balanced. So I created this practice today to cultivate a space of contentment within your body and beginning to allow that to reverberate off of the mat into your reality to ultimately cultivate a sense of balance for you within your life. For today's practice, all you're going to need is one yoga strap. You can use a belt, a towel, or even a rope. If you don't have a yoga strap, that's all you're going to need, and I'll see you right back here on the mat in a hot second. Welcome back, fam. We're going to start here on our backs in Shavasana with our yoga strap or faux yoga strap somewhat nearby so that we can grab it when we are ready. I invite you to close the eyes here, or you can keep the eyes open if that feels safe for you. We're just going to start with some breathing. Take a few moments here to discern how you're arriving in terms of your breath pattern. Now, y'all know that I live on a very busy street here in Seattle, so there's always a lot of traffic going by my house. So if you hear the honking or the police sirens, just continue to breathe through it. It's very natural to have distractions within our lives, and just beginning to cultivate space in the midst of that. Coming back to your breathing and just softening through the breath, allowing the back of the heart to relax. Noticing if you're arriving a little tense in the breath and beginning to deepen your inhalation and exhalation to slow down your breath. Allowing yourself to cultivate a state of rest here. Let the breath flow in and out of the nostrils as you continue to lengthen the inhalation and exhale. Feel any tension that you're holding in the body begin to release and just soften through the limbs, including the feet, the hips and the glutes, the belly and the back, the neck and the heart. Even unclenching the jaw, let Santosha, that contentment, begin to build in the body here. As you begin to receive your body just as it is in this moment without adding or feeling like you need to take something away. Let's slowly just begin to hug the knees in here. You can keep the eyes closed and just follow the sound of my voice. Or you can open them if you'd like. And we're just going to rock left and right here. You can clasp the front of the knees or behind the knees. Please choose your own adventure here, as I always say. And we'll start by just extending the left leg long and hugging the right knee in. Immediately we're going to take our strap and bind the base of our right foot with our strap and extend that leg up to the heavens. So today's practice is going to be really heavy and opening up through the back side of the leg. That's your hamstring and your calf. Holding your strap closer to the foot as opposed to closest to the body, so the arms are outstretched towards the heavens here. Just slowly allow your body to receive this first posture, or this first active stretch rather. If the hamstrings are feeling a little bit tight, you can always take a micro bend in the knees, and if they start to shiver or hover or shake, then you know that you need to create a deeper bend to add more grace, or rather extend more grace to the body. Now from here, draw your toes to your face and press the heel up to the heavens. Start to just wake up the calf. And we'll just take the opposite version of that stretch by extending the toes up to the heavens and the heel comes down, and feel that along the front side of your foot. You can do the same motion of almost pedaling the foot out with your opposite leg. So notice my left toes are extended towards the front of the mat as well. And on the exhale, I'll flex and engage my left foot, draw my toes to my face, and I'll do that with my right foot as well. Let's find that pedaling motion once again. Toes extend. And then exhale, toes draw to the face, holding here, and just slowly inviting that foot and that entire leg closer to the body to create a deeper stretch here. Go ahead and take the strap in your right hand and float the left hand down and extend the strap out to the right. Now remember, you want to get really close to the foot here. We just want to wake up that inner thigh. Make sure your left hip isn't rising, so you want to keep that left glute really rooted into the earth here. One more round of breath. Inhale, float that right foot back up and capture the strap with the left hand, bend the knee, and then release the foot from the strap. Extend the right leg. Let's move to its sibling, bending the left leg. And slowly capturing the foot with the strap here. And just starting out neutral, so toes are just neutral, feet are neutral, and you're just checking in with how this feels along the back seam of your opposite leg. Now you might notice that you feel a little bit tighter on one side. I know for me, my left side is always a little bit tighter here, so just noticing that. We'll slowly begin to draw the toes down towards the face, and the heel presses up. We'll do the same with the opposite foot. And then begin to extend the toes up to the heavens and draw the left heel down to the face, or down to the mat rather. Let's go ahead and switch here once again. And then final time, draw the toes towards the heavens. And then invite the foot back to its neutral state. And then slowly invite the leg closer to the body if that feels safe for you. Let's grab the strap with the left hand. Right hand comes alongside the body and you're floating that left leg out to the left. Let's get into the left inner thigh here. Once again, try to make sure this right hip is rooted, so don't allow yourself to lift up and float. Stay grounded here so you get the maximum benefits and the stretch. You can place your right hand on your hip crease here to almost root it down. And just feel that awakening along the inner thigh here. We'll be here for one more round of breath. Once again, allowing contentment to become you. And then inhale. Float that left leg up and in. Bend the left knee and release the strap. You can go ahead and take your strap to the side for now. Hug everything back in again. Roll to your left or your right side and then make your way up into a tabletop position with your head on the front side of the mat. We'll find 2 fists worth of space in between the knees and we'll reap the 5 fingers here. And slowly find a little bit of movement in the hips just to wake up the body. And we'll immediately tuck the toes and lift the hips for our first downward facing dog. Now here, find that pedaling motion again, just bending one knee at a time. You might feel a little bit more grace here in your down dog because we've already taken some time to open up the back seam of the legs, which are immediately affected in our down dog here. So on the inhale, we're going to lift our right leg up high. And then exhale, we're going to lunge, step it through. Let's lower the left knee down. On the inhale, the hands are going to float up for a low lunge. Anjaneyasana, exhale, lower the hands to frame the right leg, and we'll find a half split. So lengthening out the right knee. Find a nice long spine, back. And then exhale, forward fold over that leg. Make sure your left hip is stacked over the left knee. You're bowing and extending over that right leg. Just feeling that awakening along the back side of the right leg here. One more breath. On the inhale, let's bend the right knee. Tuck the back left toe, left knee rises. Shift the weight to your right foot and then float that left leg up. You are in a one-legged vertical split. You can keep both hands rooted here, or like myself, you can clasp behind the right ankle if that feels good. Keep lifting that left leg up, waking up that right hamstring, and then exhale. Left foot comes to meet it, sibling forward fold. And then inhale, circle sweep hands up and over. Exhale, hands come to heart center right here. Root your left foot and glide your right knee up. Pull the belly button up and in here and keep flexing your right foot for engagement. That's going to help you balance. And then slowly extend the right leg back for warrior 3. Your heart, head, hips and heels are leveled and you'll lunge, step back with the right leg, lower the hands here. Step the left leg back, high plank, shift forward on the toes and then lower to your tummy. Make sure you untuck the toes here and then inhale, lift the head and the heart. For cobra, or if it feels safe, option for up dog, you're lifting the head, belly, and the thighs. And then exhale, flip the toes back to down dog. We'll find the same flow on the opposite side. Left leg's gonna sweep up. And then exhale, use your belly to gently lunge, quietly lunge, stepping that left leg forward. Right knee comes to kiss the mat. And then inhale, Circle sweep hands up and over. Draw those hands back up to the heavens for your high lunge, and then exhale, lower the hands to frame your left foot for your half split. Inhale here, lift the heart forward, extend the tailbone back and pull the belly in. And then exhale, bow forward to your leisure as much as it feels safe and comfortable for you to do so. Try not to run out of the pose. If you need to, you can always bend the knee if the hamstrings feel tight. On the inhale, let's go ahead and bend that left knee, tuck the back right toe, right knee rises. We're going to shift the weight to the left foot and drag the right leg up for our one-legged vertical split. Really focus on extending that right leg high and turn the right hip closed. So we don't want to open the hip. We want to almost find a scissoring of the legs here. Keep extending and reaching. Take one more breath. Exhale, forward fold. Your right foot's going to come to meet its sibling, and then inhale. We're going to circle sweep everything up and over. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, your hands come back to heart center. Ground here. Inhale, root your right foot and glide your left knee up. Pull the belly in and keep flexing your foot. We're going to find our warrior three. Deep inhale. Exhale, begin to slowly, slowly, slowly extend that left heel back. Head, heart, hips, all leveled. Long left leg, and then exhale, lunge with control. Lower the hands to frame your right foot. Inhale. Step the right leg back. Exhale, settle in. And high plank. Inhale, shift forward on the toes. Exhale, lower. To the tummy, untuck the toes here. Inhale, cobra, just lifting the heart and the head. Option for up dog. Full back bend, find what feels safe. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale for 1. Full exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhale for 3. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhale, come high on the balls of the toes. Sink the knees and step your right leg forward. Step the left leg forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands to the shins, this time halfway lift. Lifting the heart and the head, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Invite the nose towards the knee. Inhale, circle sweep hands up and over. Exhale, hands come to heart center, Anjali Mudra. And straight into Tadasana, palms open, face alongside the body. Now from here, what you can do is we have 2 options. You can either use your strap or your 2 peace fingers to grab a hold of your right big toe. Now if you need to use your strap, I invite you to grab that here, bind it around your foot, and invite that foot up to the chest. Or your 2 peace fingers are going to hook around your right big toe, and your left hand is just going to come to rest on your hip. You want to make sure the knee is outside of the right arm. So the right arm is on the inside of the right leg. Now you can stay here, focus on balancing and lifting up, or you're going to extend your right leg out. Once again, exercising external balance. So establish it internally. Lift the heart up long. Option to stay here, or you're going to float that leg out to the right, just like we did with our strap earlier. Pull the navel in, stay lifted in the heart. Inhale, draw that right leg back. Exhale, release the foot. One-legged Tadasana, hands come to heart center, keep that right leg bent and extend it back with control. You're right back in warrior 3. This time in warrior 3, arms are going to stay at heart center or extend forward. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lunge, step it back, lower the hands, step the left leg back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower to the tummy. Inhale, cobra, just lifting the heart. Option for up dog. Choose your own adventure. Exhale, down dog. Opposite side. Come high on the balls of the toes, sink the knees. Step the left leg forward with control. Right foot comes to meet its sibling. Inhale, hands to the shins, halfway lift, long spine. Pull the navel in, make sure the hips are stacked right over the heels. And exhale, forward fold. Invite the knees to the nose. Inhale, grow tall, circle sweep hands up and over. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And come straight into Tadasana, palms open, face alongside the body. Option 2. Two-piece fingers grabbing a hold of that left big toe, or you're binding your foot with your strap. Choose what feels good for you. Right hand comes to the hip. Two-piece fingers hooking on that big toe, that's the option I choose. Now I'm going to focus on finding a long spine here. So if I'm here, I want to really focus on growing tall from my low belly. Option to stay here, make sure that knee is on the outside of the arm. Option 2, extend that left leg out, find what feels good, celebrate where you are, be content where you are today. Option 3, float that left leg out to the left. Pull the navel in for balance, continue to hold. Inhale, glide that left leg back to center, bend the knee and release the foot with the strap. Keep the knee lifted and continue to dorsiflex the foot. Hands come to heart center and slowly extend the leg back. Warrior 3 is where we're going. Option to keep the hands at heart center, or hands are going to extend over the head. Slowly lunge. Lower the hands here. Step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward on the toes, lower to the tummy. Inhale, cobra, lifting the heart. Option for up dog. Exhale, child's pose, hips to the heels. Third eye kisses the mat. We'll be here for one breath. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes. Walk the hands in towards the knees and slowly come to the back of the mat. Drop your heels and press the booty up high. Inhale, slowly grow up tall. Nice and slow. Circle sweep hands up and over. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, hands come to heart center and straight into Tadasana. You're going to take one step forward with the right leg. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, fold. Over the right leg. Slowly step the left leg forward, grab your left two-piece fingers, hook it around your left big toe. Option to just bend this left knee and glide the knee on the outside of the arm, or you can extend it out just like we did standing. This time we're doing it in a forward fold. So we already found this shape with our strap. We also found it standing. Give me one more breath here. So much balance required. Exhale, float that left leg down. Talk it down like it's the clock on a hand, or a hand on a clock. Inhale. Slowly float up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Palms open, face. This time step the left leg forward, hands come high. Exhale, float everything down. Come high on the ball of that back right toe. Two-piece fingers hook around the right big toe, or you're hooking it around your strap. Take that right leg out. Like a hand on a clock. Really engage through your left belly, stabilize through the belly. Stabilize through your left glute and lengthen out that left leg. One more breath here. Exhale, tick-tock it down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Step it back, high plank. Shift it forward on the toes. Exhale, lower to the tummy. Inhale, cobra. Option for up dog. Exhale, child's pose. Hips to the heels, arms extend. Third eye rests on the mat. A few more rounds of breath. Inhale, ripple it up, tabletop. Exhale, just come to sit in Virasana. Draw the hands on the outside of the right hip, shift the hips to the right, and glide your left legs out through the left. Coming to a seated padangusthasana. So draw the belly in, extend the hips out. So finding a seated staff pose. Draw your heart forward. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, two big feet, two peace fingers hooking onto the big toe. Or if you're unable to extend the hands that far, just grabbing the shins. Option 3 would be to bind your strap around the base of the feet and then pour your heart forward. So you have 3 options. I encourage you to choose the one that feels safe for you. Now notice what's happening to my spine. I'm finding a little bit of a cow, an arch in my spine. Instead, draw your heart forward and bend the elbows as you fold. Try to keep the spine long. Behind you, bend your knees as you draw your hips down, palms face up to the heavens, flip them up and go back, vertebra by vertebra. As soon as you get there, hug the knees in, just rock left and right. Slowly start to find a happy baby. So big toes or 2 peace fingers hook on the big toes and you open the inner thighs wide here. Now for happy baby, you can also draw your hands to your ankles or to the shins or even the back of the knees. Choose your own adventure here, always choosing what feels safe and accessible for you. Slowly extend the feet up to the heavens, hands up, hang out here for a moment. And exhale, slowly float everything down, bending the knees as you do so to help your low back. As soon as the palms come to reach the earth, completely resting here, keeping the knees bent if you choose, or extending the legs in a traditional shavasana if you prefer. Feet might be coming off the mat a little bit. It's all good. Feel free to close the eyes here. You can keep them open if that feels safe for you. Finding your final resting posture, Shavasana right here. Slowly begin to wiggle the toes and fingers. Inviting gentle movement back into the body. So you begin to roll to the left or the right side into a fetal position, making your way up to a seated position of your choice. I invite you to close your practice with whatever hand mudra feels intuitive to you and showcases gratitude for our practice today. Traditionally, palms are drawn together, a little space in between, thumbs pressing into the heart center. Take a deep inhale in through the nostrils. Exhale out of the mouth, H.A. We'll each repeat one time. I've done my best. I leave the rest. Namaste, fam. Namaste, fam. I hope this practice felt good for you and your body, and that more importantly, it helped you cultivate Santosha, a sense of contentment in your vessel. If so, let me know in the comments section below. And also don't forget to follow your girl on the gram at Yoga by Biola for news and details about the new YBB online membership studio that is set to launch shortly. If not, it might have already launched at the time of this video, but definitely follow me on the gram so you can get all the details about that. In the meantime, continue to cultivate space for yourself on and off of the mat, and I'll see you right back here real soon. Bye, y'all.